Well, good afternoon, everyone. Cool day. Sun was out this morning. It's got cloudy now. We're still giving flurries for tonight. It says a dusting up to an inch. So anybody from Kentucky can remember back, I think it was in the 90s, they called for a dusting one time. Said we was just gonna get a dusting. And we wound up, we got about 1.5 inches of ice with about anywhere from a foot to 18 inches of snow on top of the ice. And it was warm enough. It was weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain. What ice did hit was slushy. I mean, like where people drove down the roads, it actually made a trough in the road and it froze solid hard. It was a bad time because when I got up that next morning to go to work, if you got in one of those little troughs, you pretty much had to go wherever it went, wherever it took you. You couldn't get back up out of it. It was a difficult time. Power outages out everywhere. So yeah, most of us older people that were grown ups in that 90s can remember that, and it was a fun time. But I'm gonna try. I got this side of that building. I got a hay ring that I used to use when I done square bale hays. But I'm gonna try to move it off the building, move it, and try to hook it up on this post, I guess, or something other. Maybe that post and that crossbar there. I'm gonna try to hook it up there so I could just take this hay row and try to spin it around somehow there. I don't know if I can do anything with it or not. I'm hoping I can spin it around, get it up on its end so I can unroll it and just take that hay and pitchfork it over to this post. Nobody in town. Like I said, I got a little short pitchfork. My big one, I broke it a few years back, last summer, last spring, last fall before that or something. I can't remember. I drug a tree over top of it and broke it. But went to town this morning and tried to find one, and everybody's out of pitchforks. So there's a run on pitchforks all of a sudden around here. Just when I needed one. I should have bought one a long time ago, I guess. Now that I need it, I can't get one. That's how it works. Don't procrastinate. I'm bad for that. Now that I actually do need one, I can't find one. Nobody in town's got one. But it may have worked out. I did buy a pooper scooper. It's kind of like a pitchfork, but it's more for scooping poop up out of like pine beddings or something. I did get one of them, but I don't know if it would work for the hay. It might not. But I may just try to find me a handle for my pitchfork because it was made with a wooden handle, so I could probably just get a handle. But I'm gonna set you guys up. Probably just do a time lapse of this. Go over there, take that off, try to get it on this post, and then I'll try to get that hay row off her. Josie's sitting in the truck. Like I said, it's cool. And she's really into Christmas music right now. She's sitting in there listening to Christmas music on the radio. And go figure. That's fine with me though. But I'll set you guys up and I'll see if I can't get this done. Got that nowhere, actually flipped over. So that should give them another few days of that one actually. So they're eating on this one. Now see the little black sheep, she still don't look normal, but she's hanging in there. That roll of hay ain't near as good as the rest. I ain't gonna say the rest of them, but it's not as good as that one was where Bubby's at right now. Like I said, ate some actual really good grass in that. And flipping it over, actually got back to it. Where it rolled over on its side, they'd kind of got it all, I don't know, somehow knotted, like you couldn't get to it. I was able to get underneath every time and flip it over. So I'll give them a little bit going. Right here's kind of what I was thinking maybe that this sheep had done. I don't know if she might have jumped up in this trough and got hung like down in these sides. Now that trough is kind of all mangled up there. Even on this side, it's not as bad. Sharp edges. Somebody running around me with hold these pitchforks up. But I'm thinking maybe it's possible that she got hung up in this thing rather than something attacking her. Because like I said, it seemed more like scuff marks than it was tire marks where something had attacked her. But it's got the hay. Like I said, I think there's some better hay on down inside of that one. But man, that whole outer layer, especially the end that was down on the ground, moldy and nasty looking. Like I said, it's got their hay. Now I got this. If I can't get that tractor going here, like I said, it's supposed to warm up in a day or two, get in the 50s. If it don't, like I said, it acts like that starter's locking up again. But at least got the hay where I can manage it. You know, not no big deal. Kind of like having square bales almost, except they're sitting outside. That'll be it for this video. We just working through a situation, I guess you could say. Like I said, the tractor don't like the cold weather. I'd love to take that tractor and get somebody to overhaul the engine, get everything running. Just the whole running part of it. That's a stout tractor. I like that tractor. I like to get that where it's not smoking all the time. I don't know if it needs overhauled, if it just needs injectors or what it is. But the whole starting system. Like I said, I'm not sure what the deal is with that thing, but it definitely needs worked. It needs some kind of work. But we're gonna wrap it up for this video. And appreciate you watching. We'll catch you on the next one.